Hello, hello, hello. I'm Alucard Night Raven. Welcome to my channel, and welcome to my next review. And before I get started, I do want to apologize for how long it has taken on getting my next review out, as well as missing on doing my retro review last week. I apologize about that. New job, been working a lot, been very tired, so I do apologize about that. I will have my Beast Wars retro review this week on time. I do promise that. So in the meantime, let's get on to the next Titans Return / Headmaster review, and this is the last one with the Walmart retro reissue. I do still have one more Titans Return / Headmaster review that I will be doing. So, yeah. So today we're looking at Titans Return, Weirdwolf, and Headmaster Walmart Retro Release, Weirdwolf. And there are some really nice differences with this guy. Try and get him straightened out. There we go. But as usual, we'll start with Titans Return first, and then we'll go on to Headmaster. So, first we're going to start with one accessory that can store on both of them, and it's their little cannon gun, which is huge. And this is the Titans Return one, and then again you can see the little spot that the Titan Master / Headmaster can go into and sit in there. Yeah, I don't know. And actually, when you do that, there is these right here, and they'll plug in like right there. So could have him sitting in there riding along, and that could also work as storage if you don't like the other choice for storage. It is a little funny looking, but before we get to that, here is the one that comes with the Walmart retro release. You can see the differences in color. So, but same thing, look very good. And of course, Headmaster / Titan Master can fit in there. So the other place for storage, I'm just going to show it on one of them. It's right here. Just plug it in right like that. And there's his unfortunate, strange storage. But if you do want to store it, I mean, you could always plug it in right there. Do forgive me, my allergies are kicking up. I do apologize for a lot of sniffling. Alright, so now one thing with my Titan Master Weirdwolf, Titan Return Weirdwolf, is the plastic broke in two different places on both sides for this piece. It's unfortunate, but like the little plastic or the rubbery plastic that makes up the translucent red is still holding on, so that's helping. So when you see me do the transformation, you're gonna see that a little floppier than it should be. But yeah, so there they are. And I forgot, it's in the background, should have started with it first, our box for the Walmart retro release. My gosh, you'd think I've never done this before. Hi, I'm new. Alright, so there's our front. There's our Headmaster, which is Monzo, something like that. There is our OG artwork. You can see where he sat in here. Again, very cool on that. On the sides, it is the same product shots, Weirdwolf. And on this side, same thing as the other side. On the bottom, those same product shots, Weirdwolf, our barcode, along with a bunch of wording. On the top, real quick transformation, and on the back, that OG artwork. Absolutely love it. And there is his bio, if you wish to read it, and his tech specs. First time talking in my life, I guess, too. So that's it for that box. Now, differences. You can already see some of the differences. So, our Titan Master, he's got painted paws, or claws on his paws. There, you can see a little bit of red on his tail, which will become the sword. And then you can see differences in the blues, as well as this is silver along the side here. This is red. You can see differences. So let's see how I can do this. So here, Decepticon symbol there. You can see it's white and that sort of bluish there. With the Headmaster, we've got slightly different Decepticon symbols. We got some paint on the side instead of being white. You know, that's red, a little less silver, and some of these will show up more in robot mode. I think another difference is his teeth are painted silver. What about this one? And his are red. So I think it's somewhat of a different red, maybe. Yep. So there are those. So let's get into his articulation, and it's all going to be the same. So I'm only going to do articulation with one, and then just like I've done before. So, but yeah, you can see some red inside there in his eye, a little bit in there. It's like I think the whole thing inside of it is red, and then the white was added around it for the head. So very cool. We got some white here. It is not on the other one. There's the bottom. There's the side. There's butt. Sorry. Alright, now articulation in this mode can move all the way around. It's all on a ball joint, so we got forward, back, up and down. We got can go that far and that far. Can move here, this back and forth. Of course, you can pop out the ball joint, just like I just did. And there's that head. Rotate all the way around. We've got back and forth, a little bit up and down, and as you saw, the mouth can open. I'm so sorry about that. 1 second. Alright, again, I apologize about that. Rear legs can move up and down, can move here and here, as well as this one only moves about so far because it's a ball joint. And then ball joint for the foot, so in and out, up and down a little bit. So yeah, it's a little limited on the rear. And yeah, it also has a transformation, so which we'll get into in a little bit. But yeah, you can get some pretty decent poses with him. Definitely an excellent figure. I do like him. I think it's not too shabby, not too bad for what he can do. Try and straighten some of this stuff out. Alright, so yeah, not too bad. Now, pop open this, and yeah, you can kind of see, comes loose, but there's the inside, the cockpit. We'll pull out our Titan Master, which I don't know if he's got the same name, but then we'll close this up, and that'll stay closed for now. So take a look at Titan Master, and we'll compare the Titan Master and the Headmaster. So again, same thing here. We'll Pop it open. Bring Monzo out. Monzo. Oh, something like that. Alright. Come on, stay standing in a decent pose, man. What do you think you are? Alright. So, here you can see the differences. A little bit of the darker bluish greenish color. Face is painted on the retro release. And of course I did have that third party head, and here is our official head. So you can see the differences there. So yeah, not too bad. I am glad to have the official. Now articulation's the same. Sitting position, back and forth. Ball joint on the arms, so we get a little bit of out. Comes up about there, stopping point. Yeah. So that is it for our Titan Master / Headmaster. So let's transform him. Let me raise you up so you can see what I'm doing. We'll start off with the head, bring that all in, rotate. And voila, there's our head. So we'll set that off to the side. Now, pull out the sword. This, we want to open this up again. Come on, get open. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to unhook and we're going to shift this all forward. It's got a double hinge right there. And it's going to line up right in there. That'll bring him in a little tighter for robot mode. We close this as much as we can, which I thought it was supposed to have a closing spot or a hook. Which I guess I was wrong, but want it sort of like that. Now we're going to straighten out these legs. Rotate, I think, one of these. We'll leave it like this. So we'll rotate. We're going to rotate this down, and it's going to plug in. There's a tab right here that's going to plug in right there. So make sure we catch that. We can rotate out. There's that. So now bring this all down, rotate, bring that out, and there's our legs all done. We'll do the arms last, so we want to untab. See, this is big tab right here, plugs in right there, and this is going to just sort of sit in. You angle the ears, and they'll sit in these little grooves, like right in there. You can see my issue with this one because of where it broke. Yeah, I was really bummed when that happened, and then when the retro release came out, was not quite as bummed because this one I rarely transform, and it seems like on that one it's a bit stronger on the plastic. So bring that all out. There we go. Alright, now I want to open this up so we can bring out the hand. We're going to bring that down like that, close that back up, and then rotate the paw till it's sitting back like that. Same thing on this one. We'll rotate the paw, set it back, open this up, close that, and the final bit that we have yet to do is add our head. So there we go. And there's our Titan Master on his Titan's Return body. So There we go. It's not too bad. It's a pretty good update for Weirdwolf. I think it works. I think it looks good. I mean, it's not as good as the Fans Toys Lupus, but not much is. So there is him fully silhouetted. I'll kind of get that out of the way. But let's take a look at his details. So there again is that head. Very nice. Got some blue dotted without some white. The Decepticon symbol. Blue, yellow, white. That bluish, kind of teal. I don't know. I'm not sure the exact color on this. But some silver breaking up the yellow and the blue, teal, whatever you want to call it. Looks good. Looks very good. I definitely like that. And this does come down, and that helps with a couple of things. For one, like if like lining up your Titan Master when he's seated, and then also for when you go to his alternate mode, getting this out to swing it back down. So it's very helpful. Now, articulation, because the Titan Master's head is on a ball joint, the ball joint works with this as well, so all the way around, a little bit of wiggle, up, not much, down, not really much. Arms come out that far, full 360. We do have bicep swivel. We've got under 90 for the elbow, which is unfortunate. Nothing at the wrist. We do have waist, and it is limited, unfortunately. Leg kick out that far, kick back that far. About the full Van Damme. Looks like the full Van Damme. We have not really much for thigh swivel up there, but we do have it above the knee. We are around 90 for the knee, and then the foot can rotate up or down this far, up that far, and then that toe can come unhooked. Now, weapons. What was his tail now becomes his sword, so we'll give him that. And there he is wielding his sword. Sorry. Waiting for somebody to be like, that's not how you pronounce it, buddy. Like, yeah, but I'm a goofy fool, so. And then he can hold this, and this is very weird on how it holds in. So it's, yeah, I don't know, but you could also, yeah, it's usually, sometimes I'll either just not have him hold it, or I'll just aim it, kind of angle it in a way where he's holding it a little bit better, but it is kind of a bit of a pain. So, yeah. I don't understand why they did it like this, honestly. Like, why it couldn't just come straight down. But it doesn't need to hold it, so. So now we'll bring in our Headmaster. We'll get him all transformed. So same thing, get the head ready. Voila. We'll actually start with the legs first. That all lined up. There's that. Let's see, same thing. So this one I must have had differently. I think because it's tighter here at this ball joint than it is at this ball joint. So, yeah. And there's our legs all done. Now, next bit. Stay together. Do not break on me. Now, bring it up. Aim it down just like that. And then, yeah, this one is coming down much nicer. Bring this down, sort of angle it. There's that. Arms. Come on now. There we go. Alright. Swing it around, bring up. Open this. Swing out the hand, or try to. Come on, dang it. What's the issue here? There we go. Get a nice grip on it. Yeah, they tighten. It seems like to me they tightened some things up with the mold when they did this re-release for the retro edition. So, but it works. I kind of like it being a bit tighter. Some things aren't, unfortunately, but it is what it will be. And now our head. There we go. And again, this just comes down. And you can see, like, a lot of it was white. And now this is, like, all the same color matching up. And then you can see the differences that we have here. So, it doesn't have this painted white on this one. Instead of silver, these are the same yellow, mustard yellow color as the rest of him. He's got this sort of dark teal, bluish green color on the kneecaps, whereas these ones are unpainted. And yeah. So I like the differences. It makes him, it brings it closer to the animation from the Headmasters, I believe, is what they were going with, because this is actually taking the Japanese releases and just giving them a different box, really. But we'll give him his sword as well. Come on, stop doing that. Why are you doing that? There we go. There we go. And there you can see our differences. Let's center them a little bit. And he can hold his gun as well. It's just that same slight issue. Yeah. So, but there are our differences between the two, and they both look good. I like them for different reasons. I'm glad to have them both. Got him first. Was so happy to have my Headmasters, and then when Siege released Apeface and Earthrise released Snapdragon, so happy to add them to my Headmaster shelf. And then when Scorponok came out and Headmaster or Earthrise, big old Titan Scorponok, happy to add him to the shelf with the other Headmasters / Titan Masters for the only ones that mattered to me. The other Titan Masters I didn't really get into. It was all like originals that were actual Headmasters. So yeah. So excellent figures. If you are looking for the retro release, I hope you do find it. It's definitely worth it on all of them. But then again, the Titans Return figures work just as well. So if depending on which one you're finding for cheaper, go for either or. They both work great. Me personally, I had to have them both. And of course, I had to do the third-party head kit to give them that closer to that animation look or character look from the show rather than the toy look or similar to the toy look. So that's me personally. So that is going to be it for me. I am going to leave you guys with that. So I want to say thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all later.